So this week we've got Kimmi, the Raiders fan.
Yep.
The best Raiders fan we know.
I mean, that's a deep cut.
It's undisputed, to be honest.
Oh, it's a bit rough.
Who's better than Kimmi then?
I'm not saying anything.
No. Well, if he's not here to defend himself, he's got nothing to say, has he?
I'm having no part of this.
I'll say it. Officially,
No,
she's
you
the
say
best Raider I know.
Next time we see you, we'll smack you in the mouth.
You have to see me first, won't you? So, yeah, she's taken on the King.
Yeah.
I've got the picks here. So, we're going to go through them one by one, starting with Thursday night, Dave. It's the New York Jets at the Baltimore Ravens.
It is.
It's a unanimous pick on this one.
Yeah.
And the Ravens have been selected.
I mean, Captain Obvious is at play here. You know, it just kind of is what it is. I don't think anyone with an ounce of sanity or knowledge about the NFL can possibly pick anyone but the Ravens.
Yeah, it's going to be difficult to think of a reason why the Jets, or more likely the Ravens, could lose this game.
Yes. Yeah, I mean, they almost certainly will now.
Yeah, they'll switch off. Lamar will go down on the first play with an injury or something. And
don't say that.
I don't want that to happen. And I'm a Steelers fan. No, I don't. No, I don't. No, I do not. But, you know, I think that's a fairly safe bet. As safe as a bet can be in the NFL. Let's go on to Sunday then.
I'll tell you what, while we're doing this, I'm going to put an accumulator together and I'm going to do a full accumulator of my teams.
Because you've won all this money.
Just because I want. I mean, it's only going to be a couple of quid.
Bugger, ain't you?
It's only going to be a couple
of
quid.
So you're going for the Ravens as well, are you, Dave? You playing it safe?
Yeah.
Okay. So Sunday, let's go with the Buffalo Bills at the Pittsburgh Steelers. What are you thinking, though?
Bills at Steelers?
Yeah.
Ooh, that's defense versus defense.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm going to put a proviso on this. If Allen is still feeling his injury, which I think he will be, I think the Steelers will win.
Okay.
If he's fully fit, which I don't think he will be, I don't think the Bills will win, so I'm going to go Steelers.
Ooh.
I think that's going to be because rushing is one of their biggest weapons. He does throw an awful lot, and they make him throw an awful lot, which I think is great. If he's not able to rush, it's a big part of their game, which is taken away.
Well, they flexed this to the evening fixture, I think. But so it should be a good game. They're both picking the Steelers. I'm hopeful that they're right and that you're right, Dave. But it's going to be a very tough game. It's going to be a very, very tough game. But we're efficient with the ball, and if we can get enough interceptions on them, I think we've got a good chance. Plus, of course, a home game or away game, we got so many fans anyway. Do you see Arizona at the weekend?
I mean, I thought you were home. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah. Same thing in LA. It's the same thing wherever we go. Just
LA?
feel like the Chargers. We played the Chargers.
Everyone's home against the Chargers.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying. They even played our bloody fight song.
Yeah.
In the Chargers.
I mean, they gave us the home dressing room. They didn't really.
Yeah. So let's go on then to the Philadelphia Eagles at the Washington Redskins.
Redskins.
In week one, the Eagles won this game 32-27. So you think that in Washington, that Eagles that had to go to overtime against the Giants get it done, do they?
Yes. I can't come up with any real reason as to why. I can't really come up with any reason as to why I picked the Redskins.
Well, both King and Kimmi have both gone for the Eagles, so they're in lockstep at the moment.
Yeah.
I'd have to put a sneaky pick on the Skins on this one.
Yeah, yes.
I just think that the Eagles are playing so badly at the moment.
But so are the Redskins.
Yeah, but I quite like the Redskins.
I mean, I really like the Redskins. I really do.
I think McLaurin's a better receiver than they've got on the other side, apart from Zach Ertz.
Jeffrey is a good receiver. He's having a terrible season. And he went out injured in this game as well.
He did.
Scored me exactly 0 points in fantasy.
Congratulations.
Yep.
I hope he does it again for you this week.
It's still more than any of your receivers.
Don't think so.
I can't make any...
What are we doing?
I don't know. We can't really make any argument for the Redskins winning. So,
I'm picking the Redskins.
Okay.
I'll show them some love. Then we've got the Houston Texans at the Tennessee Titans. So this divisional rival, but they've not played each other yet this season. So
this is an interesting one because this is almost to win the division. So they play each other now, and then
week 17.
There's another game between the two of them. There's another game where they both go and play. Titans go and play, I think, the Patriots, and I think the Texans go and play the Bucs, and then they come back again and meet each other again. So they're playing each other twice in 3 games.
Yeah.
This is almost a playoff game, basically.
Yeah, it is.
They're level at the moment. The Texans are currently top on I think points scored or
Yeah,
something.
yeah.
I'm not sure. It could be. This could be a proper game of the week in week 17, and this is almost a prelude to it. So the only thing I want to happen is everyone to get through uninjured, because I want to see the big game in week 17. So I'm going to go Titans.
Titans, okay. Well, we've got a difference in the picks here. So the King's gone for the Texans and Kimmy's gone for the Titans. So finally we've got a difference in what's going on there.
Yeah.
You'd think that the Titans have the better form right now, but obviously Texans are 1 week good, 1 week bad, so maybe next week
terrible.
It's good. Next week should be good. Next up, it's the Miami Dolphins at the New York Giants.
Ooh.
East Coast.
Ooh. Well, if it was at Dolphins,
Which it's not.
yeah, I'm picking Dolphins.
Right.
That's the only thing stopping from. Oh, I don't know. Who are they gone for?
They've both gone for the Giants.
I'm going to disagree with them.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I've got more faith in the Dolphins as well. Although Saquon Barkley had a good game for the Giants and Darius Slayton had a very good game for the Giants.
Yes.
And if Devontae Parker's still concussed and so not playing for the Dolphins, we've got Laird as the running back and Lord knows for the in receiver for the Dolphins. So it's going to be tough sledding. Yeah, fingers crossed for the Dolphins, but not high hopes, unfortunately, this week. Maybe when they got their players back. Next up, then, it's an AFC West battle. The Denver Broncos at the Kansas City Chiefs. These two teams met in Week 7.
Yep.
The Chiefs won it 30-6.
Yep.
That was the game that Mahomes popped his kneecap.
Yep.
He's back and healthy again now. So what's
he's
happening
back.
there?
I'm not sure if he's healthy.
Well,
you see him.
he's hobbling around.
You see him at the weekend with his hand.
Yeah.
Every time he threw it, he was holding his hand for about a good 5-10 minutes.
Yeah, he seemed to work it
I
off.
hope he's
But,
injured again.
You're scum.
I want to have faith in us. Last week I said we'd get beat. This week
Look.
I'm saying we'd get beat.
Come on, Denver Dave. What are you saying?
I am saying the Broncos will not win.
Oh! Is this your reverse psychology thing again? This is where you think if you say they're going to lose, they're going to win?
I really hope so.
All right. Well,
I'm not saying the Chiefs will win. I'm saying the Broncos won't.
Right. The King and Kimmy have both gone for the Chiefs.
Scumbags.
I think they're right.
Behave yourself.
Very clever. The Chicago Bears are at the Green Bay Packers. This was the first game of the season, and the Packers won it 10-3.
That's
why no one remembers that game. Do you remember that game? Oh, man.
Do you know what? The Packers are not bad at stopping the run, which is going to be a big game plan for the Bears.
Yeah.
They have a quarterback throwing it in high wind. I'm going Packers.
Okay.
I can't really see Trubisky going to Green Bay and being all that accurate, if I'm honest. I'm not sure.
Both of them have also picked the Packers.
Yeah,
I can't say I blame them.
Accumulator. Where are we?
Yeah, keep going.
Yeah.
The Tampa Bay Buccaneers are at the Detroit Lions.
Bucks at Lions.
Yeah.
Bucks.
Just shoot out, you think?
Yeah.
David Blah.
Just an update. 324-1. I am at the moment.
We've got a difference here. The King thinks the Lions are going to win,
Yep.
and Kimmy thinks that the Bucks are going to win.
He's gone for the Lions.
He's gone for the Lions.
Has he been watching any football recently?
Yeah.
They're on a 5-game losing
He won
streak.
13 games last week. We can't question the King.
Unadulterated luck.
We'll see.
Yeah.
Next up, we've got the New England Video Patriots at the Cincinnati Bengals.
Bengals, straight up.
Yeah. Well, both the other guys have gone for the Patriots, so you're the minority pick there.
Not going for the Bengals. Behave yourself.
You say that, but Patriots lost 2 in a row. Bengals look pretty good against the Browns. I think that, with Andy Dalton back in the lineup and playing at home, Joe Mixon running it down their throat.
You raise a very good point, but it is still the Bengals.
Yeah.
So
I think they've got a great chance to win.
on the other hand,
Carlos Dunlap getting some sacks.
it is still the Bengals.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. We'll move on from that. The Seattle Seahawks, who had a bad game against the Rams, they're playing the Carolina Panthers, who don't have a real quarterback or a head coach.
Panthers.
Right.
No, Seahawks.
Keep the faith of the Seahawks, but they're playing pretty badly at the moment.
Well, they've had one bad game.
Yeah.
And
they've got no running backs.
expect to see, I don't know.
Insert running back here.
I don't even know. Yeah, I don't know.
Who's available?
Orleans Darkwa.
Yes.
Here's a name for you. Do you have any idea who he is?
Yeah.
All right. I signed him the other day on Madden because I was in desperate need.
Congratulations.
I'm playing an old version, can't you tell?
Yes, you are. So both of the guys are gone for the Seahawks.
Yeah.
Then we've got the Jacksonville Jaguars at the Oakland Raiders. This is the last game at the Coliseum, Dave, before Oakland.
The last ever game.
Last ever game before they head off to
shithole Raiders.
Las Vegas. Yes, well, Kimmi is a Raiders fan.
One thing to say though, have you seen the new Raiders Stadium?
Well,
wow.
It's in the scaffolding, yeah. I mean,
unbelievable.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it looks superb. It really does.
You'd hope so if it's a brand new stadium.
Well, you say that. There's one or two brand new stadiums out there which don't look that superb, if I'm honest.
Okay. Both guys have gone for the Raiders.
Yep.
So Kimmy's back in her team there. The Cleveland Browns at the Arizona Cardinals.
Ooh. Cards.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Cards at home. I mean, they just lost at home to the Steelers.
Steelers are better than the Browns.
They are better than the Browns. We know
Despite
that from the
losing
result.
to them in Helmet Gate.
Yeah, and then winning in Duckgate.
Sorry.
Thank you. So you're going for Cardinals?
Yes. Cardinals.
Would it make any difference if I told you that both the guys have gone for the Browns?
Not a bit.
No.
I'd expect one of them to go for the Browns. Obvious choice.
Well, yeah, King does like the Browns.
Yeah.
We've got 4 games left. First up, it's the Atlanta Falcons at the San Francisco 49ers.
Oh, 49ers. Straight up. I mean,
they're not division rivals, so Falcons won't turn up for this.
It's true. The Falcons have been a bit... the Falcons have been a bit streaky in the past couple of games. They've shown up for the past couple.
Yeah. But Calvin Ridley's out.
Yes.
Devin Trufont's out on the other side.
But their offensive... It's going to be... The battle of that game is going to be the Falcons' offensive line, which is looking really good now, considering they spent 2 very high picks on that offensive line. Lundstrom, and I can't remember the other one. I think it was Youngberg or Lundstrom or something like that. Lindstrom. And then the other fella. So they've spent money on that offensive line, and it's starting to come to fruition now. It's looking much more solid. I mean, Ryan's got some real time in the pocket, and that long touchdown that we saw, Ryan dropped back in the end zone, wasn't worried about safety. No issues about safety. Not bothered whatsoever. So it's going to be the pass rush of the 49ers versus that offensive line. That will decide the game. And you know me, I go with pass rush.
Yeah, that Olamide Zacchaeus touchdown was something special.
Well, you have to show off, don't you? That guy, that's his other name, that guy.
3 games left then.
Yeah.
The LA Rams off a win at the Dallas Cowboys off some loss. What are we doing here?
Rams, because the Cowboys are playing trash at the moment.
Yeah, but they're back at home again.
I couldn't give a monkey's bollock.
All right, well, this could be a kind of topsy-turvy game here, Dave.
Okay.
Don't you think so?
No.
All right. Well, the King's gone for the Rams. Kimmy's gone for the Cowboys.
Okay, I hope the Cowboys win now.
I just fancy the Cowboys. I know I shouldn't, but it's just one of those things where it's an upset game. I don't trust the Rams. So
what don't you?
This
trust
could be a
about the
game where
Rams?
Zeke gets enough points to get the win.
What don't you trust about the Rams?
I don't know. They just haven't performed as well this season. Although it was great to see Todd Gurley play properly again. Like he had a classic old Todd Gurley run. It's like a 23-yarder.
Yeah.
And just kind of steamrolled a few players. That's what we remember of Todd Gurley.
And Cooper Kupp's done well the past couple of weeks.
He has done well. I know.
It's almost like they're back on track a little bit. I'm not going to get too carried away, but they've been much better in recent weeks.
They have, but this
and
has all the
Cowboys have been much worse in the past couple of weeks as well.
I know, but then you think that's the obvious choice is the Rams, but I don't think it's going to happen for that reason. Upset of the week, if you want to call it an upset.
It's not really an upset.
Well, you just said it's wrong.
No, it doesn't mean say it's an upset. Yeah, I am going to go Rams.
Fair enough. So we've got 2 games then. It's the Minnesota Vikings at the LA Chargers.
Vikings at Chargers. Chargers are playing trash at the moment, so I'm going to go Vikings. They're at home.
They just got a load of points against the Jags.
Yeah.
45 of them.
Yeah.
They rested Phillip Rivers.
It's the Jags.
Yeah, all right.
No, I mean, in terms of...
I'm trying to make a case here. Come on.
In terms of actual playing a half-decent team, I mean, we've beaten them twice this season. They lose all of the big games. Once anyone comes in with anything about them, they fold. I'm not feeling it.
All right. Well, both of them have gone for the Vikings.
Yeah.
So fair enough.
It's a sensible pick.
It's a sensible pick. Doesn't mean it's going to be the right one. And the Monday night game I've got here is the Indianapolis Colts at the New Orleans Saints, who had a heartbreaking loss against the 49ers at home last Sunday. And obviously the Colts losing to the Bucs. So who's winning this one?
You can't really look past the Saints, can you?
You wouldn't have thought so at home.
No.
They can score the points that the Colts typically can't score. But who knows? This could be another one of those games with Marlon Mack back that, Saints could just switch off or just not quite be as productive in the end zone. Both of the guys are gone for the Saints still. Yeah. I'm not saying it's going to happen that way, but just don't rule it out. Okay? And that's it. Those are all the picks for Week 15. Thank you very much for listening. And make sure you're liking and subscribing to the podcast and liking the video, which is up on YouTube.
Yeah.
And just checking out jimandtheking.com.